Coach, a lot of people would say Michigan at Wisconsin is the biggest game in the Big Ten this week. So let's break it down, but let's break it down through the eyes of the Wisconsin offense.
Before we do that, real quick, that Wisconsin is, in my opinion, and a lot of coaches, one of the hardest places to play. However, this is an early game. If I'm Coach Christ, I have a wake-up call for my students at 7 a.m. and they're out there tailgating or do what they got to do to get ready for that game. Because when they're on, that's a very difficult place to play. The problem is it's 11 a.m. Those students might be sleeping in till 10, so we got to get them up.
Let's take a look at this Wisconsin offense, and we're going to start with last year's game against Michigan in Ann Arbor.
Yeah, there's two basic plays that they run that historically, and I mean this is for years and years and years, this is a zone lead play. It's just one of their staples of their offense. They have big downhill backs, and will the Wolverines be able to come up and make a play? And that's going to just the wear and tear. So that's one play that's staple. The second one is a gap scheme, and this is the counter play. You can see the left side of the line blocked down. The right guard pulls, he's going to kick out. The tight end is going to insert up in there, and this is another staple. You can count on seeing that 15 to 20 times in the game. The one thing you can guarantee against Wisconsin is man coverage, because everyone else is going to stop
against Michigan.
Yeah, and against anybody. When Wisconsin offense is on the field, you're going to see man.
I see.
Because you can't start dropping guys in the zones. They'll just run the ball on you all day. So the one thing you can guarantee against Wisconsin is, and this is where the quarterback, which we're going to talk about here in a second, when Wisconsin is difficult to defend. Remember Abadaris? He had 200 yards receiving against us one year because he's an excellent receiver. They haven't had that great receiver the last couple of years. That's, in my mind, they've always had, that's the best running back in America right there. But if you can't help him with a quarterback and receivers, they're not that hard to defend.
So, Coach, let's go to this year's Wisconsin team. Jack Cohn's their new quarterback, and see if they're equipped by scheme and by personnel to beat man coverage.
Wisconsin is going to be good. Are they going to be great? Depends on this right here.
No
Are they
doubt.
going to be great? Are they going to be the Wisconsin teams that win 11 games, or are they going to be a Wisconsin team that wins fewer? So this is you can count on this as part of their offense. They're trying to get the defense moving. Once again, there's no secrets here. It's going to be man coverage, because look at everyone else stopping the run.
Right.
Everyone else is in there. You have man-to-man coverage here. The receiver down at the bottom does a great job. He's stemming to try to get, this is a pick route.
Right.
They're going to pick. So there's two ways to get open in man coverage. One is to try to get a rub or a pick. And this is very legal. You're just trying to make that guy run over the top of you and get him on the move. This is a man coverage beater by picking or rubbing the defender off of him. The second is backyard football, a one-on-one matchup. And if Wisconsin has receivers, if Jack Cohn can deliver the ball, when they were their very best is when they had legitimate threats on the outside. When they were not their very best is when you didn't have any concern. And this is against Central Michigan, but obviously a team up north and Ohio States of the world, you're going to have very good corners out there. So can they beat man coverage? Can Jack Cohn deliver the ball? This is an excellent pass.
But even against the best defenders, best defenses, they're playing Michigan, you put them in the category. At some point, that wide receiver is going to be in that position, even against Michigan and Ohio State. And Jack can deliver that ball.
It has to, or they're not going to win. I know this team well enough. If they can beat man coverage, I think this could be one of those great Wisconsin teams.